notice Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car, the Budweiser car, he was right up against the wall through turn 1 and 2. He's really working to get that thing wound up and run the longest distance on lap 1. But trust me, like about everyone we've seen, when he gets to that start-finish line, he'll pull her right down to the bottom, get to the shortest distance.
He qualified second for this race in 2003 and won it a year later. He told Christie he hoped to back up his practice time of 48.65, which would put him 6th fastest.
And his Chevrolet, the nose on it seems to be riding just a little higher. But the difference of his and Kevin Harvick's, for instance, Harvick's was hiked up on the right front. Dale Jr. is pretty flat all the way across.
And Darrell, we were talking earlier about the rear spoiler when they were checking the angle of Michael's car on pit road. What makes the attitude that car goes through the air down the straightaway so important? You don't want it way down, because that kicks the rear spoiler up in the air because everything's hooked together. But you don't want it way up because it lets a lot of air under the car. Very critical, the attitude that car wants to be on the straightaway.
Well, it wasn't too many years ago, 2 or 3, that we would run 150-pound rear springs in these cars to qualify to get the back down.
But it looks, Darrell, as this lap goes along, you see that differential there, and that car continues to lose a bit of speed to the pole sitter. From about turn 2 on, that differential kept getting greater.
Yeah, 48.91, so he's about 3/10 off from what he ran in practice yesterday.
But right alongside his teammate, Martin Truex Jr.
And I know we've been talking a lot about the win, Mike, and a lot about gear selection. I know this group, they were really searching, the whole DEI group, about, okay, what gear do we need to put in? Do we need to really put a low gear in to compensate for win, or we're going to go with a little higher gear hoping that the win will not be that bad?